Hey guys, Cortez, and today I'm going to be talking about Tough and Tumble Pomade Solid and Shine number 2. If you guys remember from the first video that I did of this product, it was on their matte pomade, which had more of an emphasis on, messier, not messier styles, but something a bit more casual with a little less emphasis on the comb lines. Here with this one, it is the polar opposite. Here, the focus is on showing your groom lines, giving it good sheen, and of course, making it look neat as possible. Like the previous pomade container, it has the same shape and logo on top, except the difference being that with the last product, it was an all gray container, whereas this one has a black lid with a gray body. As I mentioned before, the fragrance on this is quite neutral. It's actually maintaining quite a continuity as well, because you have something that is a sports cologne that's quite subtle and very soapy as well. However, it's a little bit more faint, so it's not going to be something that lasts the entire day, especially if you're somebody who wants to wear a cologne over this. That would actually be ideal. Or if you are in a work environment where they're very strict with what kind of fragrances you can use, this is actually ideal for that. This is one of the hair products that I tend to wear more at work because they're very strict with what colognes and perfumes you can use. So in this case, if I'm not able to wear a cologne, then this is probably what I'm going to wear instead, since it's not heavily scented. And that's good, because I know some people out there don't want anything that's too overbearing with the woodsy scents, or even something with kind of a floral scent that I've seen in others. So this is quite ideal for that. And sometimes you just want to get a groom look, but you don't want an overbearing or just unflattering smell to come with it. So this is actually suitable for those individuals. Now in terms of styling, it's actually quite easy. I noticed myself using about a couple, I'd say about 2 to 3 fingertips worth of this pomade. Since I recently got a haircut, I just needed about 2 fingertips worth of it. Just more for one on the top, another on the sides, and then one more just for the back, because sometimes my back gets really long. So, you just need additional help to give it extra grip. I really didn't get much tug and pull from it, and when it came to applying with damp hair, which I always do with water-based products, I would say that my hair actually needed to be a little less damp than what I usually put it in. So I would say it's kind of that fine area right before it gets dry, just because when I have applied it in while it's damp, my hair will actually start to sag, kind of like when I'm using an oil-based pomade in the summer and my hair starts to fall down a little bit. I was noticing that same issue when I was applying this with my hair kind of damp, or damp how I usually have it. So in this case, I just applied it in while it was lightly wet, and just like that, it was able to hold it no problem. When it came to combing, like I mentioned, there's barely any tug and pull. This was actually quite manageable with my hair. I did have to get used to it, because it is a little bit difficult at first, just because my hair is thick and wavy, so it does take time for it to get used to certain products, especially if they have a lighter grip, which I would describe this one being more of a medium to high. It does get stiff, and that is something that you do need with a water-based pomade. However, it's not giving you an entire death grip per se, so you're not going to get anything that hardens immediately. In terms of shine, I would describe this as more of a high shine. At some points, depending on how often you dampen your hair or have to wet it to recomb, it does start to matte a little bit, so you do lose some of that shine throughout the day if it is continuous. However, since I barely had to do that today, since I didn't have work today, I really had no worries. So I was able to maintain kind of a high shine. Nothing like the glimmer that you get from an oil base, but you still get something that can show off your comb lines and give it a neat, uniform look. Here's how my hair looked overall. Overall, my experience with this product wasn't too bad. I definitely like using it when I'm going to work, because, as I mentioned, it's not too overbearing, and it's able to hold place for quite some time before I have to recomb it. So overall, not too bad, and I did enjoy using it. And of course, I look forward to reviewing their third product pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more.
Watch Cortez on YouTube.com.